Again, everybody, it's Harry Box with the Technical Trader at thetechtrader.com. So it's Tuesday, November 12th. It wasn't quite a turnaround Tuesday. Markets did rally back nicely. It's a mixed picture, though, at the close. However, there is always stocks that are popping and running, and let's take a look at some of them we feature for tonight. ADN, has been in a downtrend, and this looks like a reverse split. So this stock has come out of a declining channel with first a pop and a 4-day wedge, and then another 2-day pop, taking that from 335 to over 788. That's more than doubled. And I can see this making a move into that zone a little bit above here, like close to 10. We'll see what happens beyond that, but it may need some resting. Any stock that spikes like that, I may need a period of consolidation. We'll see. There may be some follow through. The target is 10. AGFY popped as well, very similar pattern. Popped wedge and then exploded. This one went from 450 to 855 today and finished at the high for the day, going away. Up 372. It's a 77% gain on just $1.4 million. So you can see it's a thin stock. Got to be careful with something like that, but it could fly. Double top resistance up there around, say, call it 11.5 might be a target. ALT also popped. A lot of stocks did today, but this one came out of a base. Ran up 19 million shares. Coming out of a base, that's pretty formidable. Now looking for a run that takes it to 11 and 13. CAVA exploded on strong earnings and went literally from 143 to almost 170 in one day. Finished 168.90, up a mere 21. That's 14%. Volume was the heaviest since the end of August, trading 7.3 million. The way the angle of ascent looks, this might very well make a run at 200. Geni also popped out and across resistance. With a spike up, it took it from 810 to 986, backed off to 924, still up 116 or 14%, and it did trade 11.3 million, which according to my chart is the biggest volume since back in July of 23. So a year, almost a year and a quarter. Clean breakout. There's a big gap in here. This stock might very well make $14 over the next few weeks. Honest company. Well, it looks like a long left shoulder ahead and the right shoulder conflict, or just a V bottom with the right-handed extended, but a nice extending bull coil. It was taken out today with 9 million traded, and it jumped 11.5%. At this point, it looks like some clear sailing, maybe into the 7.5 and 9 range. NNE, one of those power generators, held on nicely to hold on to profits at 145, about 7% today. And volume did pick up a little. Let's see if it can get over today's high. Over 25, I think it runs 29, 35, 40, all targets. NTRA, one of my old swings from back in here last March when it was about 80, has now doubled by running up to 173 today from the 131 low. That was a 42-point pop from bottom to top. It did back way off to 153.50, still up 19.5 or 14%. Because it reached the top of the channel today, I'd caution you about this one needing some consolidation time. NXL, now near a triple top, should it get through here, this can spike to 6 or 7. It has really good momentum. I really like the way it reversed today after that pullback yesterday. Right now, it gets to this $4 for 405 zone, it could run. PAY, Pimentis, I believe is a tech trader swing. I'll have to look at it. No, that was PAO. This is PAY breaking out 3 weeks ago and then forming a beautiful little pennant above the breakout point, and today it took off. From 25.83 to 34.50, nearly 9 points, backed off about a point and change, but closed up 665 or 25%. This is the thinly traded stock. It traded only 548,000 shares today, so be careful, but momentum could carry this into the high 30s. PLL, it's a swing that popped out, pulled back, bounced, forming a wedge in here. And today may have popped out. 1.7 million traded, up 6.5%, not quite a breakout explosive move, but if it does run, my target is 17 and 22. Rklb, after hours, spiked on announcement, contract and earnings, and as you can see, the stock is now blown out of the rising channel and is accelerating. My target now 22. SE, the big Chinese gamer, big pop out of a flag today, and spiked up from 97 and 117, 20 points before backing off 10. Still up 9.5 at the close, about a 10% gain. Volume heavy for 15.4 million. The biggest volume since early August when it spiked up and broke out. So this one may have some more upside energy. However, we also want to point out it's at the top of the channel after a 1, 2, 3, 4 wave move. This could be the beginning of the fifth, and it may accelerate or back off. It already backed off 10. Let's see if it consolidates for a little bit and stair steps its way up to the 135 and 155 range. Shopify also, its earnings exploded today from 82 to 114 and change and finished 106-ish, up about 16, nearly 18% gain. Strong session. 69.5 million traded. It's running up against resistance, but my next target is an acceleration near 128.9. And finally, TGI broke out of a year-long base. The V bottom with the right hand extended, popped a week ago, and today it's extended dramatically, jumping from 16.5 to 1980. Finished just under 19, up 267 or 16.5%. The volume for this stock, 2.2 million, is pretty decent. My extension targets are 22 and 27.8. And that's it. I'll look at some of the hot stocks at detectrader.com. Good night, everybody, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.